Hey, just wanted to do this quick video to show you guys something. So when you're on the RPR, if you're at the home screen, I just learned this yesterday, there's a research tab. If you go to the research tab, a lot of times we're not looking at like the commercial aspect of things or using RPR in a commercial way, but there's some interesting information in here under the commercial trade areas that I think is pretty cool, especially for marketing. So if you click on commercial trade areas, you can put in a county, a zip code, a city, etc. I'm going to put in Westerville as a city, and you just select it, and it's going to give you some information about the city. But what I'm going to show you guys is create a report, do the trade area template. It's just the standard one. Then click on continue with this template, download. It's going to take a minute or so, depends on how fast it's running right now. But this is pretty cool. Once it comes to fruition here, I will show it to you guys. But one of the really cool things about this is it gives you more of information about the area from a perspective of investment and overall data. Okay, so here's the report. So I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit here so you can see. So it gives obviously this information here, but down here, it's going to give you the median household income, age, total population. This is what I think is cool. These segments, they're called tapestry segments. And it's pretty interesting to see how it breaks down the area. So it actually takes the percentage of households that are, and it has these little predefined categories. They're different for each one I've pulled so far. Some of them have been repeated, but it lets you know their lifestyle group. So this one's Gen X urban, affluent, in style versus nesters, married couples with no kids, so forth and so on. But this is pretty cool. It tells you their employment, a lot of them professional. It tells you their education, but it has here preferred activities and also financial information, and then media. So this tells you this particular group of the savvy suburbanites are normally married couples with a family of 2.78. They're around 44 years old. It tells you their median household income, their median net worth, their median home value. And then it tells you here they like to cook and prefer natural or organic products, pursue a number of sports from skiing to golf. Here, play golf, ski, and work out regularly. So what this information is used for is from a commercial standpoint, is for commercial businesses to target the people in that area. But we can do the same thing as real estate professionals. We could use this information to speak to that demographic or speak to the demographic we want to focus on. So if you want to stay focused on more of a luxury price range, you're probably going to want to look at the professional pride group and the savvy suburbanites that are up in that upper income range. And you're going to look at what they own, maybe what they do here, what they're reading, what they like to do. And what I think is cool is you can use that information in your marketing towards them. So just pretty cool. Other thing too is looking at the age of people. So obviously there's some empty nesters in this group. It makes up 13.9% of the overall households. So if you're marketing to Westerville, this would be a message. The empty nesters might be a great message to target. So you can do this for any area. What I would say from an AI perspective, if you downloaded this, you could drop this in different AI platforms. You could drop it into your Chat GPTs, your Gemini, whatever it is that you like to use. And you can ask it to kind of disseminate information based on the different areas that you're looking at. There's way more information. This goes even deeper dive into the information about each segment. But I just thought this was something super cool. Didn't even know this was an RPR. And the other cool thing is the data that this pulls from. What I learned is it's from a thing called, where is it at? Oh, is it at the bottom of one of these? I think it says ACIS or something, but it is so what this data is pulling is accurate. It is like the most accurate data that you can get because it's updated on a consistent basis based on what's feeding into the RPR. And this is also, you can pull this for any area. So if you have an investor that's looking, or if you're marketing outside of our market, even in different states, you can pull different cities, you can pull all kinds of information. Also, would be a really cool way to support your agents, your teams, by providing them different information. Would be great to put into a listing package, or to put into maybe your community guides using some of the information that's in here. So thought I would share that with you guys. I thought it was super cool. I'm going to play around with it more today, and I'll let you know if I come up with any cool reports. I'm going to be throwing some stuff into Notebook LM and creating some infographics and creating some different things. So if I come across something that I think is worth sharing, I'll let you guys know. Enjoy.